Hi guys, it's Lex, and I thought that we would play a little bit of Skyrim today. Start a brand new character for you here. If you had noticed in my other videos, I was talking about how I have been trying to get Fallout 3 to work. For whatever reason, when I try to play the game in full screen is when it's freezing. And whenever I try to record it in windowed mode, so when it's windowed, it's not freezing. But when it's windowed, it's not recording. I don't know why. I'm unbelievably frustrated with it. So I'm probably just going to say not going to happen. Hopefully nobody was looking forward to that. I mean, I know it's an old game, so I'm sure nobody was. And Skyrim's an old game now at this point. But yeah, I thought that we would do something a little bit different. And I know that we were playing Bunker Punks too, but I want to diversify the channel. I want there to be more than just Sims videos on there. I do play The Sims quite a bit, and I do enjoy it, but that's not the only thing that I play. I like to play lots of stuff. So I don't want the channel to get like pigeonholed as a Sims channel, and then only people come to it because of Sims things. That wasn't the intention. When I started my channel, I didn't set out to make just a Sims channel. I was setting out to make a just general gaming channel, just with things that I like to play. There's probably going to be, there's definitely still going to be Sims videos. I'm not saying that there aren't going to be any anymore, because I just started a Let's Play for Sims 4. So there are going to be Let's Play videos. There's still going to be building videos, create a Sim videos, all that kind of stuff. But I can't just constantly play The Sims. I don't know if there's something you really love. You really love chocolate, and then you eat chocolate all day, every day for 2 weeks, and you're tired of it. You don't want it anymore, so you want to do something else. So that's what ends up happening to me with The Sims. I go through phases where I really love playing the game. I super am enjoying playing the game, and I love the Sims that I've created and everything else. And then I just kind of don't feel like it anymore. And I want to switch it up, and I want to do something else. So that's why we're going to play Skyrim. I'm going to try to keep these at 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that, so they're not super long. But yeah, so we're going to get in. We're going to play Skyrim for a little while. I don't play with any mods. There's no mods. There's no graphics mods. There's no gameplay mods, no mission mods. None of that kind of stuff. I did decide that when the new Skyrim comes out, I don't want to say the new Skyrim, the improved version of Skyrim comes out. I'm not sure when that is. Probably in the fall sometime, maybe sooner. I am going to get it. It looks really pretty, and I probably could add mods, and I could just add things to my game to make it look like that. But mods kind of freak me out. I'm kind of paranoid, and I don't want to add things onto my computer that could possibly damage it. I don't know. So I don't really use mods at all, even the ones from Steam that are safe, that they've tested, and I know that they aren't going to do anything to my computer. I just don't use them, and I really don't use CC very often in Sims either. I have some CC stuff. I was using it a little bit when I was doing Create a Sim, but I never really used the furniture or any of that kind of stuff. Oh, Ulfric. I always really liked Ulfric, actually. I don't know what we want to do. I'm probably going to be a red guard. I like being a red guard. I'll probably be a red guard woman, because I always think it's funny, when you're in Whiterun and you're just wandering around, and then the Alikir come up and they're like, "Hey, have you seen a red guard woman?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm a red guard woman. Are you sure you're not looking for me?" But I just think that that's funny. Alright, let's make our character Hadvar. I don't know. Who am I, Hadvar? I'm a boring Nord. I have never played as a Nord. Let's be a lady. Let's be a pretty lady. That'll be fun. Okay, let's see. We want you to be pretty. Let's have you be pretty. I always think that that's like really interesting too. Like if you're playing this like beautiful Nordic woman, or whatever, or it's a really a really good looking dude, and then you're just like carrying an axe on your back and being whatever, but you're just this like really really good looking person. I always think that that's interesting. Let's I think I like that. Looks good. Okay. How's your nose? Actually, she's pretty already. I don't think she's bad looking. Nose, jaw, blah, blah, blah. It really doesn't matter, honestly, because I'm going to have a helmet on the whole time anyway. Do you guys play Skyrim? Are you into Skyrim? I tried to get one of my really good friends to play it. I'm not going to say who it was. She knows who she is. And she borrowed my game for a really long time, and she tried to play it, and just couldn't get into it. She said it just wasn't her thing, and I was surprised because we both love Fable. If anyone here is a Fable fan, I am a huge Fable fan. The original Fable was probably the first like RPG type game that I played. And I loved it. It was so much fun. It was such a great game to play. And then I, of course, got Fable Anniversary when that came out, and Fable 2 and Fable 3. Now, here's where we differ. I do not like Fable 3 really at all. I thought that it was a big, like, not very good game, but my friend really likes it. But I really enjoyed Fable 2. Fable 2, I didn't necessarily like the story as much, but I loved that there were all like the new little mini games, go around and be a bartender or a woodcutter or whatever you wanted to do. There's our girl. I think she is looking fantastic. All right, so what do we want to name her? Let's name her... Oh, I don't know. How about... Oh, I don't know. Let's name her... Let's name her Sparrow, since we were talking about Fable. We'll name her Sparrow, but not spelled like that. Hello, controller. Cooperate with me. There we go. Yeah, we're going to name her Sparrow. Little Sparrow. Well, I wasn't a sellsword, and no, you just kind of grabbed me because Lieutenant Recce, whatever, is a Rudy Pants, and decided that she was just going to go around and kidnap people who didn't do anything. Again, per usual, if you hear weird noises in the background, it is Strider, my kitten, being a jerk. He is named after Aragorn Strider from Lord of the Rings. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. We also have 2 other cats, and my one cat's name, if you've played Skyrim, his name is Jizargo, and that's because he is a little jerk, and it seems like all of my cats are rude. Like, they have their really good days, and then they have their I'm really, really rude and awful days. Oh, but he's currently, since we're in like a little cutscene here, Strider is chewing on my hand at the moment. He's in like a bitey, like a teething, like a toddler stage. He's getting so big, it makes me sad. I wanted him to stay like a teeny tiny little baby forever, and now he's turning into a big boy. He probably weighs like maybe 4 pounds now, which is 4 times as big as he was when we got him. When we got him, he was 6 weeks old, and he weighed around 1 pound. He was basically as big as if you would open your hand, like the palm of your hand, and he was just my little peanut. And now he's a big grown-up boy. Well, he thinks he is. He thinks he's a big grown-up boy. He has to go to the vet in a couple days, and he's probably not going to want to go. He has to get shots, and then I feel bad because he's my little buddy, and I don't want him to be uncomfortable. But he has to go get shots. It is what it is. Oh no, they're going to decapitate me. Oh. I don't know. I don't know how much we'll actually do in this. I do have all the DLC for it. I have Hearthfire and Solstein and all that good stuff. So we will be able to, you know, build a house and adopt children if we're interested. That's one of the only mods I really considered getting. Is I love the Khajiit, the cat people. I think they're wonderful. That's why my one cat's name is Jazargo. He's a character that we'll meet later on. That's a wizard. But it kind of upsets me that, like, you can't adopt Khajiit children or Argonian children. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just a little extra thing that they put into the game to be able to adopt kids when they did Hearthfire. But it's, like, kind of sad. Like, it's like, no, you can only adopt these Nordic children, and too bad for all of the other ones. I also wish that the kids are, like, a little bit different looking. They're all, like, really similar. Like, Lucia is one of the ones that I usually get just because I like her, but she's just generic. Like, they're all just, like, the same thing. They're all just, like, the same girl, the same people. Oh, Alduin, you're such a jerk. I just want to, like, leave. And then I'm just not even paying attention to anything really that's happening right now because I've played this game before. I've done this before. So I'm probably going to skip a lot of dialogue and, you know, skip a lot of stuff that might be important to some people that haven't played it. But this game's been out for a while, so if you haven't played it, that's your loss if you haven't played it. Oh. Alright, tell me that we're leaving so we can get a move on here. So I can get out of this portion of the game and get into the fun stuff where we get to go around and quest and go on adventures. I probably will play my favorite type of character to play, which is kind of just like a tank character. I almost always use a battle axe, two-handed weapon battle axe, and I usually also will use heavy armor. I'm not into one-handed weapons as much, and I'm not into the light armor because I am like a charge in there and just get into it. Oh, look at that. He shouted at me and just blew me over. What? That is so rude. I can't believe him. But yeah, like I was saying, I tend to just kind of like get in there and start fighting. I don't really try to stay out of the way and kind of stay back. And I really never use magic at all. I know that's gonna like really upset some people. I don't use spells. Like I don't do a lot of stuff. Where did you go, buddy? Where are you? Yeah, but I don't use spells very often, and I don't do a ton of stuff. So I usually just use my axe, and I will sneak. I do use a bow. But yeah, that's kind of it. Like, there's not like a whole ton of stuff. I went the wrong way. I didn't mean to go with Rayloff. I wanted to go with the other guy. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, we better get moving. Yeah, why don't you do that? Thank you. Thanks so much. Alright, now we can get like a little outfit and not be, you know... Give me your stuff. Alright, let me see. Weapons. I guess we'll have to use that for now. I didn't want to be a storm cloak. Oh no. Oh well, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I wanted to go with the other guy. Because then what? Yeah, I wanted to go with the other guy because then whenever you get to Riverwood, his uncle will give you things. I didn't mean to go this way, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. We'll be alright. The Imperials have a key. Oh, this stuff's way better. I'm gonna take this stuff. I don't want to wear your crappy outfit. We're gonna dress like an Imperial and we're gonna go around with the storm cloak. Won't this be funny? Where did you come from? I wonder if there's anything over here. Oh, okay. This is where I meant to come in. But it's not a big deal. Because we'll still be able to go to Riverwood. We'll still be able to do all that. We just won't. I don't need. Fine. Are you gonna make me do that until there? Are you happy now? We just won't be able to be friendly with the guy's uncle. But it's fine. It's really not. It's really not a big deal. But we can run now, which is good. When I was playing Fallout earlier and I was trying to record Fallout, I kept trying to run and I kept forgetting that Fallout 3 you couldn't. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm looking for salt. They're always like rushing you. They're always like, oh, come on, we have to go. And it's like, well, you really don't. The game's gonna wait for me. No matter how long I take to do this, it's gonna wait for me. Oh no, look out, the dragon. That's great. I'm leaving. Okay, so this is literally exactly the same as if you choose the Imperial side. I always go Imperial at the beginning. I never go Stormcloak. That's not true. I think I've gone Stormcloak at the very beginning once. I mean, you can switch sides. It's not a big deal. It's just that whole thing about being able to get a little bit of help from that one guy's uncle or whatever that lives in Riverwood. So it's totally fine, but I usually just go with the Imperial whenever I'm playing, because I know that you get that little bit of help from them, which is nice early on, because you don't have a whole lot of stuff. Early on, you don't have a whole lot, so any little bit that you can get is always helpful. But I'm going to try to just go through this tutorial thing really quickly, because we don't need to do it, you know. We know what's going on. We know how to play. That's what I wanted, though. I'm just not into one-handed weapons. Like, I want to be able to just get in there and get the job done and, you know, bash people. I also, I never use a shield. I just, like, get in there, you know? I just get in there and try to do whatever I need to do to play. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, so we'll get this, blah, 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 we're the Dragonborn. I guess I'll take that with me. See what's in here. Lockpick. I will take your lockpick, sir. And then I know how to do this. I haven't done it in a while, though. I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Well, there isn't even anything in here. One of them has a dead guy. How's this one? So, for whatever reason, my headphones that I use when I'm recording, okay, so they record my microphone for you guys so you can hear me, but they don't, like the actual headphone portion doesn't work. So I can't hear the game at all while I'm playing. I can only hear myself talking. Isn't that strange? I probably should invest in, like... Oh, look, see? We broke a lock because I can't hear what I'm doing. Oh, well, whatever. I just want to increase my lock picking a little bit before we go. And we will get more lock picks. I mean, I already have 17. That's a lot. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that we have that many. I must have found some somewhere and I don't remember. Alright, let's see how much time we have left on this recording. I set a timer. About 2 minutes. We should be right around. We should be right around where? Right around where we want to be to get out of the tutorial portion. That I'm not even paying attention to because I'm a bad paying attentioner. I always thought it was funny that the skeletons had gold on them. Like, I'm not complaining about it, but it's just kind of like, oh, okay. I don't know where they're putting it, in between their rib bones, I suppose, because they don't really have anywhere that they could, like, have coins. But it's just a game. We won't worry about it. That's something that I do when I'm playing games, though, that's bad, is I am so bad at just accepting the way that things are in a game. Like, I need to have a reason that the skeleton has coins. Like, why is that okay? Why is that a thing? And of course I never get answers for it because I'm not gonna like call Bethesda and be like, hey, so why is this a thing? Because that's ridiculous. And they probably wouldn't tell me. But I just like, I pick apart the most stupid things in games that don't matter. And it's not that there's anything wrong with the game. I enjoy the game, but I can't accept certain things for what they are. And I do that when I watch movies too. I have to know, you know, well, why did they decide to do that? And why was this that way? You know, it's never just okay to me. But we are almost, I promise, out of this tutorial part. Should be. I don't remember. I haven't played it in a while. I know... Oh, something's going on, but I left. Whatever. I know that we are going to go where there's a bear, and they'll be like, hey, this is how you sneak. Maybe you should sneak past that bear, and I usually just shoot it. Is there anything up here? I don't think so. Yeah, so they're saying, oh, be careful, because there's a bear. Oh, there's my timer, so we're supposed to be done now. Maybe I'll save. No, we'll just let it go. We'll have this be an unnecessarily long video. Because we're really close. We're really close. But he'll tell me that there's a bear, and oh no, we gotta do the spiders first. I'm gonna save here, guys. So I'm gonna save, and we will continue and be done out of the rest of the tutorial the next time that we're playing. Have a fantastic evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is where you guys are. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know if you want to see some more of this. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys later.